Why? Nothing unless it's free. I'm asking you, what do you do for me? I'm guilty. But somebody in your hand. Nothing but me. Nothing. Got to have something. If you wanna be with me, so serious, something serious. Like girl like me, need the mercy. Going over the rest. Come on. J.O.B. If you wanna be with me, you got to have a J.O.B. If you wanna be with me, so you got to have something if you wanna be with me. Life is mysterious, love is mysterious. A black girl like me needs a jersey. Cause ain't nothing going over it. You got to have a day on me if you wanna be with me. Something going on. You got to have a day on me if you wanna be with me. No love. Just want you to look at me.
Yeah, from Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah, yeah. Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen of night. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. When she walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Eternally, leave a queen, forever strong. Kentucky vibe, where you belong.
What's up, everybody? Hey. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929. Coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. It is storming here, so let me go ahead and say that, okay? And so we won't be on here long because I don't like to do all this when it's storming. It's been raining all day, but it's like storming now. So yeah, right. And we could have a possible tornado, so it's a tornado watch out. All the things of the things, okay? So bear with me. We're gonna get through this and everything. All right. Anyway, this is where the horses are beautiful. The women are fast, or the women are beautiful, the horses are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. I'm the Oprah of the smooches, so mwah, you get a smooch, Everybody gets a darn busted smooch, okay? All right, I'm ready. You're gonna learn today. Anywho, y'all. So I hope you all have had a blessed day thus far. Like I told you guys, it is storming here. We went through a snow thing last week. Now it's storming. I'm kind of over it. I really am, but I'd rather have rain than snow. Seriously. So, I do. I'd rather have rain than snow. So, yeah. All right, so let's get into Charlie, hey sissy. Let's get into some things of the things. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's start with the come on, stop that noise. Yeah, that's my new supposedly fire pit fireplace. And every now and then it goes through this thing where it starts to hum and all of that. It sucks. I can't wait for them to send me a thing to say, how is it working out for you? I'm going to say it worked out horribly because it sucks. Oh, child. Any chew. Moving forward. All right. So some of you all have told me that you're dealing with cholesterol. And I wanted to get in here real quick and give you all some things to use for your cholesterol. Okay. Let me see. I believe here says before you started left out. You was in here. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Hold on. Okay, so one of the main things that I wanted to tell you all about as far as cholesterol is concerned, I'm gonna keep that they want $20,000. Cool. I wanted to keep that real quick because that's gonna be the last thing. Because when I give y'all that herb, it's gonna be more things that herb can help you with as well. Okay. So I'm pulling up my information now. Okay. One of the things I know that will help you with to lower your cholesterol is called fenugreek. Okay. I'm not sure if you all ever heard of that, but it's called fenugreek. 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 I take fenugreek twice a week. I was taking it every day, but now that my cholesterol is lowered, I just take it every other day, basically, not every 2 days, every other day to maintain the cholesterol lowering. So yeah, fenugreek is a herb and doesn't have any side effects. You can, and actually it detoxes the liver as well if you need that. But it's a good thing to use. It's called again fenugreek. Let me type it in the chat. Fenugreek. There you go, right there. Okay, who is this calling? One moment. Okay, I'm sorry. I hit a phone call. I'm back, y'all. I apologize. What's up, Kim B. Boo? Hey, love. Okay, so where was I at? Okay, giving you another one for the cholesterol. Okay, let me get this bottle. It's called milk thistle. Milk thistle also helps to take down your cholesterol. If you're dealing with high cholesterol, milk thistle is another one. Holy basil. Holy basil is another one that lowers your cholesterol. Flaxseed, okay, flaxseed oil. What that does is pull it out and goes through your stool, like it'll come out in your bowels, okay. And now let me give you the coup de grace that I feel. Yeah, that I feel is the coup de grace of all the grace of the CUDA. Okay, y'all know I'm crazy, don't you? It's the coup de grace of all the grace of the CUDA. Okay. Okay, let me tell you what this do first. What's up, Keith? Let me tell you what this does, y'all. Okay, let me tell you all the things it does first. If you're dealing with hot flashes because of menopause, it helps. I ain't gonna tell you the name yet. I'm gonna tell you at the very last minute, okay? It's used for answer, put a C at the beginning. Answer prevention, okay? It helps with indigestion. It helps with high cholesterol. It helps with whooping cough. It helps with asthma. When you hear yours, just holler amen. Okay, we're gonna act like we're in church. When you hear your term, holler amen. It helps with bronchitis. It helps with STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. Okay. It helps with breast pain or tenderness, nostalgia. Okay. And for premenstrual syndrome, PMS, it definitely helps with PMS. It definitely helps with PMS. Okay. Um, if applied to the skin for skin answer, put the C in front. If you have any skin sores, sunburns, chronic skin diseases, including eczema and psoriasis. What is the name of this herb, Creole? I'm glad y'all asked. Right there. That's the name of the herb. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. It's called red clover. Red clover. Okay. That is the coup de grace of the grace of the CUDA. All right. That thing is so powerful. If you have any teenager, any woman, even if you're still cramping, you still having menstrual cycles, and the periods is like the cramps is like and you be balled up in the knot like I used to be. For real, y'all, I used to be balled up in the knot. That's how bad my pains was. Okay, red clover, you really need to get that. Absolutely, you really need to get that. If you having hot flashes because you in menopause, like the era that I'm in right now, thank you, Lord, I very seldom have hot flashes. Okay, I'm blessed because some women I heard hot flashes is utterly ridiculous, and every now and then when I have them, I understand it. Okay, um, if you have asthma, bronchitis, I've named all the things of the things. Okay, if you have skin conditions and stuff, yes, red clover. Okay, baby. Red clover is something you want to just hug and say, I love you, red clover. Red clover, we dare you come over. Y'all remember that? Red rover, we dare you come over. Y'all remember that? I used to love that stupid game. Okay, honey, when I tell you all the things of the things, I'm at that point right now. Lord have mercy. Y'all, let me pull up my other list, okay, of herbs. I want to give y'all another one. I appreciate y'all. I know I hadn't did a herb list in a minute, so let me give you another one. Hold on. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, let's see. Order. They lying. I checked for my order earlier today, and it wasn't here, and they just said that my order's out for delivery. I don't believe it. They lying. They lying. They lying. They lying. I don't believe it, y'all. I believe it when I see it, because they be lying. Hold on. Okay, so let me give you another one. Ba 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 ba. Let me see. Um, I'm gonna try to give y'all one that you might can readily get from the store. Let me research that real quick. We did elderberry yesterday. If you didn't hear about that one, go look for it, especially since we're in flu season. You might want to go and look that up. Um, okay, so let me do this. Um, Ain't nothing going on but the rain. Let me do sage. Mostly everybody has sage in their house, okay? If you make dressing or you make other things, sage is usually in your house. So let me give you what sage can do, okay? Let me go back. All right. Alzheimer's disease. Share, hi love. Thank you for dropping down. If you know somebody with it's spelled Alzheimer's, but we say Alzheimer's, okay? Disease. Sage has had a way of actually slowing the progress and helping, okay, to restore kind of some of the memory, okay? Bloating, if you bloat, take you some sage. Depression, it sage helps with depression, with diarrhea, excess milk flow, like if you're breastfeeding. It helps with flatulence, which is aka gas, which is aka 14. Okay. It helps with heartburn. Okay. Loss of appetite. Okay. Again, memory loss, painful menstrual periods. So again, there it is. Okay, if you put both of them together, red clover and sage, baby. Okay, hot flashes if you're going through menopause. The menopause when they walk into the anyway. Reducing overproduction of perspiration. Now, if you over sweat, you might want to take some sage. Okay. Uh, and stomach pains, which is gastritis. It helps with that as well. Okay, so why? What happened? What happened? Why YouTube? They always hate on me, but why they hating today? What's up, JB? So yeah, y'all. Again, you got sage. I did elderberry yesterday, and I did red clover today. So anybody who's suffering with cholesterol, anybody who's suffering with depression or Alzheimer's, gastritis, um, asthma, bronchitis, go the natural way in between whatever you take for your asthma. I very seldom have asthma problems anymore. Now I still get my inhaler every month. I still get it. Okay. I ain't stupid. I still get it. Because sometimes you might need a quick thing. But because I've been on this herb thing, I very seldom have asthma flares. Seriously, where I have to use my pump. Very seldom. Usually rain, like it's raining like cats and dogs right now. Now, usually rains flare me up, for whatever reason, it just flares me up. So hopefully it won't, because I've been doing good. It's rained all the other times and I still didn't have an asthma attack. So, but yeah, just in case, get you some sage, okay? I had talked to him about that. We good though. He know why. He's got a lot of things going on. He's still, honey. He's still my mod, but he's more or less my little brother too. So he ain't going nowhere. He here. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Uh, so let me see. I think it's all. Should I do one more? One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. Okay. Holy Ghost. I think I should do one more. Okay. Let me do one more. Can't say I don't love y'all because I do, because I'm not supposed to even be doing this. I'm supposed to be on Patreon since I don't have my members right now. So I'm going to set my Patreon up over the weekend. And we'll just do that because there's a lot of more things I want to tell y'all and every stuff. So we'll just do that. I probably will make my Patreon, y'all, $2.50 because that's what my membership was going to be, $2.50, okay? And everything. So it is what it is. Let me see. Who is texting me and why? Okay. Let me see. Let me do lavender. Everybody can get their hands on some lavender, right? So let me do lavender. Then we'll go on to the next two things I got to say, and then we'll be out of here, okay? Lavender helps with acne, agitation related to dementia. So if you know anybody who has dementia, put them around some lavender, okay? Lavender helps with answer. Put the C in the beginning. It helps with hair loss, alopecia, and pain, okay? It also helps with flatulence, joint pain, loss of appetite. I'm not going to give you everything because it's a big old page, okay? It helps with nausea. If you have nerve pain, it helps with that. It helps with toothaches. It helps with vomiting, okay? And it repels mosquitoes. So in the summertime, if you're looking for something that'll keep the mosquitoes away, burn you some lavender or make you some lavender or something and spread around you. I'll put it on your body and you don't have to worry about mosquitoes, okay? So I've given you three. I've given you lavender, red clover, and what was the other one I gave y'all? Hold on. Lavender, red clover. Lord, I need to take some. And sage. I was like, what? Okay. Yes, lavender. Shell said one more. Yeah, babe, I did. You could if you want to, you can roll back a little bit and get the other ones that I gave. But I gave sage. Yeah, I'm sorry that that's squeaking. Y'all know that's bothering me, right? Let me turn it off while I'm on here because I can't have that. Okay. I'll freeze for y'all. I love y'all. Sage, red clover, and this one I just gave, which is lavender. Okay. So it's many things you can do with lavender. You can go buy some lavender candles. You can get some lavender scent and make your own little spray around the house. It's many things. If you put lavender on your pillow, it calms you so much you will sleep better. You can spray it on your sheets. You can do a lot of things with the things. Okay, you can do a lot of things with the things. I am gonna come on here because I said I wanted to do one that has to do with the brain and Alzheimer's as well as dementia. Something that you all can start doing. If you know anybody who is suffering with that, they can start doing and see. You know what I'm saying? Nothing beats a failure but a try. Okay. So yeah. we can do that as well. So I just wanted you all to know that. Now let's get on to the things of the things, okay? Y'all, what is the other thing that I said I was going to talk about today? Did I not? I was up here at the top. Okay, the new ones is at the top now. Okay. Now, it was some argument. Okay, let me ask y'all this. How many believe that there was a flood, that Noah and the ark is a true story and not a made up story? How many believe that? Put one if you do, two if you don't. And it's no judgment. Just put one if you do and two if you don't. If you believe Noah was a true story, put one. If you believe it was a fictional story, put two. Okay, babe. You welcome, Shelby. You believe one. Charlie said one. Anybody else want to weigh in? By the time it took me to type in I just rather ask y'all. Okay, JB said one. Okay, all right. I'm glad y'all said one. Let me tell you that scientists, like most of us, understood that that was a true story. Okay, scientists is just now really beginning to wrap their mind around that there was a world before this world, and that the world flooded. Okay. Now, what was the question? Hey, Mix Sissy. The question was, do you think Noah, the story of Noah, was a true story? Two, that it was a fictional story. So, now, here's the thing. I was trying to get the date, but I wasn't able to get the date, y'all. Okay, but you can Google it. I believe it was this year. Uh, it was 2025. I'm sure. Okay, it was 2025, and uh, it's evident. Yeah, Noah in the ark. Yep. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm going to share something with you guys before I get into the story. So, hold on. Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. So life is mysterious. I love that song. Yeah, I was jamming. I had to go to another city today to go to my bank and my credit union, and that song came on. It took me back to my childhood, y'all. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. I was like, yes, come on. Come on. Yes, honey. Hold on. I'm trying to get it up, y'all. Wait a minute. Stop. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show y'all something, and then we're going to get to part two of this. But in my research today, I did find this. Okay, y'all ready? Lego.
This icy grey glacier trench, two red-helmeted researchers stand almost shoulder to tooth with something unbelievable. A gigantic jawline of fossilized shark teeth jutting straight out of the frozen wall. You can see the serrated teeth stacked like daggers, and in the wider shot, the rib-like structure of the skull seems fused into the ice, making the men look tiny at its base. In this icy grey glacier trench, two red-helmeted researchers stand almost shoulder to tooth with something unbelievable. A gigantic jawline of fossilized shark teeth jutting straight out of the frozen wall.
Okay. So y'all saw that. Okay, so let me give you a little history real quick. Hold on. I hate when I remove stuff and then I can't go back and find it. Hold on. Oh, I know it's it. Duh. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now, sometime this year, okay, I was today old when I found out that they found this year. Okay, I've been knowing it, but to have evidence of it, there were shark bones and teeth were found on top of the highest mountain. Okay, Mount Everest. And the reason why that is because actually Mount Everest, y'all, used to be the bottom of the ocean. Make it make sense. Mount Everest, y'all know that's the highest mountain there is, right? Mount Everest. Mount Everest was actually the bottom of the ocean. So when they went up on Mount Everest, they began to find evidence of sharks. Now, how else would sharks with an S, get at the top of Mount Everest, y'all? And that's proven to them that it was a world here before this one, okay? That the catastrophic event that happened with the flood is how the sharks and the residue of shark got up there on the highest mountain. They found teeth, they found bones, they did examination on them, and it was shark bones, shark teeth, and things of that nature, fossils that was actually on top of the mountain. And I get fascinated about stuff like this, y'all, because I love history and I love science. I'm just a nerd. I really am a nerd. People don't think so, but I'm a nerd. My face is always in a book, discovering stuff and seeing how this matches that, and all this and stuff. But yeah. And in Alabama, they found a shark tooth also on a construction site that was up there on top of the mountain in Alabama. So there is, yeah, it's a Libra. It is a Libra thing. Y'all, it is just evident that things is beginning to reveal itself. Okay, things, and let me say this. I can't help it. I gotta be obedient. Next year, 2026, think it not strange if they start talking more and more about UFOs showing up. Okay, UFOs showing up, unexplained things happening. Okay, because that's where we are. All right, that's where we are. Um, I was talking the other day about cyborgs. Do you remember? If you don't know what a cyborg is, go back and look at Terminator. Terminator is a great, uh, uh, what I can say, pictation, if that's the word, of what a cyborg is. It's half human and half mechanic or machine. Okay, so more and more things is gonna agree to become a cyborg. Okay, people are gonna agree. They're gonna agree to use their body or something in their body to become a living, walking machine. All right. Um. Okay, that's all I can say right now. All right. So don't think it's strange at all. Um. Denmark is I did a thing yesterday telling you all, and this is just following in line with this. Denmark is actually creating a law, and they're going to try to get this law passed that gives the people of Denmark control over AI, your likeness, your voice, anything that has to do with you, that you control that. Nobody can make your likeness in the AI and use it. They'll have to actually get permission from you. Because right now as it stands, if somebody wants to make an AI fictation mixology, they can. Okay. I forgot this one TikTok woman. Somebody used her image and everything in AI to do some type of commercial. And she's like, I never sat for that. I never agreed to that. I don't know what that is. And her attorney and her currently is suing whoever this is. Okay. AI can be a good thing, but it's always used in anything that gets in the hand of a madman or a bad person turns out to be like no good at all. Okay. So even though we can learn a lot from AI, when it gets in the hands of a mad person or a madman, I don't know. I don't know. So, all right, I wanted to just share that with y'all. We're gonna get back into we're gonna get back into Noah pretty soon, y'all. We really are, because I want you all to understand. Let me give you one more depiction of another fossil. Okay, this is awesome. Hold on. Can I spell? Yeah, I can spell sometime. I'm dyslexia too, y'all. So sometimes well, not sometimes, but most of the time my brain goes faster uh than I type. Like my brain be through typing and my hands be still trying to type like, huh? So yeah. Anybody who's dyslexia, you understand. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me ask y'all something in the meantime. If you was a woman, or if you are a woman, let me say it like that, and you say that you and this guy is dating, but this guy asked another man last night if he could suck his tallywhacker, would you still claim that you're with this guy or that you've been with this guy? If he was in an open forum and asked a man on the live if he could suck his tallywhacker, aka peen, okay, would you still claim him as your man? IJS, I just want to know. I'm gonna get over here and see what y'all saying. Give me one moment. Here we go. Dang, it just started talking as soon as I clicked on it. Hold on. Okay, I don't see nobody comment. Nah, that's his man now. Okay, sissy, that's what, baby. I just don't get it. Okay, so let me ask y'all opinion about this. Me and somebody, we had a discussion about this. Okay, so let me ask y'all about this. Say, okay, Mix, you married, act like you not. Charlie, you married, act like you not. Okay, all the rest of y'all. Okay, what if you was interested in this man and he was interested in you, but he told you that once upon a time he liked men? Would y'all still pursue the relationship, or would you say let's be friends? Now, me personally, he would be my good friend, my good Judy. Okay, because in the back of my mind, I will always think you wanted what I want. So how in the world will I ever satisfy you if once upon a time you wanted the peen like I want peen? So that's gonna always stick with me. Okay. Now, I'm glad you're honest with me, because don't take my choice. Because if I ever found out about it, it would be over immediately, okay? Expeditiously in my TI voice. But I just want to know, because, maybe women will be like, all right, it's his past. I don't care. This is where we are now. I ain't that one. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just not that one. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But I just can't see that I will overlook the fact that once upon a time you was interested in a man. Because my next question is going to be, well, why are you interested in women now? Like, what changed your mind from wanting to be with a man to a woman? And are you still bisexual? Because again, what makes me think that you still don't want what I want? I want peen. You want peen. See how that works? Okay, so let me see. We could be friends. Okay, Mix. Thank you. I know I went off kilter. I'm like, wait a minute now. No, we could be friends. I don't know why that's different from, like men just like coochie. They don't care. It's a turn on if you being with another woman. So they don't care nothing about that. We as women don't see it as much. It's not a turn on to us. We like, Okay, let me see what you saying. Girl, my power just glitched. Laugh out loud. Ooh, this storm. We got storm here too. It must be in the east. It must be in the east, United States. Personally, don't believe in sexuality is that fluid. Oh, I personally don't believe sexuality is that fluid. Okay, I'm back. Woo, I had to wait for the Wi-Fi to come back. Okay, okay. So the question was, sis. The question was, say you're not married and this guy's interested in you and y'all, you interested in him. And one day y'all have a serious conversation and he tells you that he used to be interested in men. He used to like men, want to date men. Would you stay with him because that's his past? Or would you be sad knowing that now you don't think you can be with him, but you're grateful that he told you honesty? Because believe it or not, a lot of women, a lot of women is dealing with that. A lot of women is dealing with that. A lot of women are desperate. They're very desperate for men, and it's like, and I don't guess nothing's wrong with it because that's his past, but I can't get past that because to me, we want the same thing. We want the same thing. Once upon a time, you wanted peen. Okay. What makes me think that further down the line, you ain't gonna want some more peen, or you ain't gonna sneak and go get some peen? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing you wake up in the morning and say, let me go fix this coffee. I guess I look for some peen. It let me drink my yeah. Mm. My mama surprised me with a frappe. Yes, I'm spoiled. What of it? So, oh Lord, y'all. Okay. I'm just asking. That's it. Okay. And while y'all think about that answer, let's look at this real quick. While y'all think about that answer. All right. Hold on. Okay, so now it's going to spin.
1,000 feet above sea level, explorers found a massive, perfectly preserved jaw, big enough to swallow a person whole. No ocean for hundreds of miles, no fossils nearby. Just this impossible relic wedged deep in a cave. A shark jaw on top of a mountain. Hidden 10,000 feet above sea level, explorers found a massive, perfectly preserved jaw, big enough to swallow a person whole. No ocean for hundreds of miles, no fossils nearby. Just this impossible relic wedged deep in a cave.
Excuse me. Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all more information on the shark information and stuff. Okay, so let me get back to this man on man type of stuff, majigga and thingamajiggas. Okay, last night, now I was over at a beef sector house, Nest No Mess. I was over there this morning while I was resting, and I heard her say that this particular guy that everybody has heard say he like men, but some woman keeps claiming that she's having a baby by him. So this man, per Nest, this man said to another content creator that's in the beeping sector, Jay Wilson, that he wanted to suck his peen. I'm gonna let that rest right there because that's a read all by itself. And since my channel is not in the beefy sector, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I just want to bring it on here and ask you guys. I'm just saying, hello, hello, her. Let me see. I would date a gender fluid person because to me, love is love, and I don't care if he is bi. A lot aren't like me, and I understand it. You know what? Thank you for being you. That's why I love my sister, I swear. Thank you for being you. Both of y'all. Because y'all straight up no chaser. That's why I love y'all. Seriously. Right. Right. You know what, Mix? Come on now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But to say it out in the open like that, and why would you as a woman still claim this man? Can you make it, I'm like you, I'm like both of y'all. I'm Charlie, everybody ain't like me. I'm telling y'all, if I do start dating somebody on YouTube, seriously, if I do start dating somebody on YouTube, I ain't gonna tell nobody until we really get in there. We really get in like the bows together. We get in there. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Seriously, it's gonna be like, now I might tell my sissies. I might tell Charlie and I might tell Mix because I know they're gonna hold me down. So I might tell them. But everybody else, mm-mm, mm-mm. So yeah, I just okay. You know what I think I feel like is, I'm gonna be honest with you. My deceased daughter's biological, who shall never be named, okay? He that shall never be named. That's how we know him. When I mention of he that shall never be named, it's my biological's daddy, okay? That has passed away. My daughter that has passed away as her biological, okay? Well, he that never should be named put me in a situation, okay? And where I thought the guy that we were staying with, because that was my apartment as well, okay? And everything, I thought he was his friend, quotation marks, my fingers. I thought he was his friend. And one day when he that should never be named went to get me something to eat or drink, I forgot which one, okay, he left. The guy asked me, who did he say I am to him? And I said, his friend. And he looked at me real funny with his mouth open and started laughing. I said, why? What's funny? He said, girl, I'm his man. Now, as soon as he said that, he that should never be named walked back in the door and saw my expression. And after I mugged him, and I don't know how I did that, him being 6'3.5" and me being 5'1", but I mugged him and said, take me home. And at this time, that was my home, but I also was still staying in the foster home, okay? You got it, right? And he's like, what happened? I said, you messing with him? You gay? You ucking him? And me too? At this time, them two gets into it. Why you tell her some stupid stuff like that? He says, stupid? It ain't true. Me and you ain't been dating for the last 6 months. Y'all, it went down like good gas gone up. Do you hear me? Well, he that shall never be named, the guy he was called his friend, come find out they was, screwing each other. He had HIV. Yeah, he had what they call a house in Virginia. So therefore, I'm screwing this man. So now I gotta go get tested for the house in Virginia. So absolutely not. If you even thought about being with a man, I don't want you. You can't make me want you. I'm not judging you, but I would never get myself in that predicament ever again. Not knowingly. Never. Okay, I don't share either. That's what I'm talking about. Child, I was behind because of the good. That's okay. We don't play them games. So never, no more. Not I. Do you know how scary that is to have to go to the doctor, and get your blood drawn, hoping, because back then, it wasn't really no cures or nothing like that, remember? And everything, the house in Virginia was like rapidly turned into AIDS, okay? AIDS. And people was like just dropping with that. And you took my choice. You took my choice. So yeah, I don't trust that. Never again. Nope, no way. No, call me what you want to call me. I'll be all of that. But never again in the history of niggerdom will I ever go through that again. That's scary. If you've never been through that, go through it. Then maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about. Go through it. Shoot. No, 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 no. I don't play with that. And that's why I don't play with men that don't know if they want a woman or a man. You know, they're attracted to men. They ain't never been with a man, but they attracted to a man. But women see them and all the women throw themselves at them because they so attractive and all this and stuff. And they make women think that they just want women, but really under the skin, they really want a man. No, I don't need your confusion. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Confused Lou. Stay where you are. No, thank you. I'm fine. Because I'm like this. If you're going to be with the person, be with the person. And like Charlie said, she can, love is love to her. And I get it. But me, I ain't that. The crazy part is that the house in Virginia is very preventable in the straight community too. But people see it as a right. But at the time, that's quote unquote where it was rapid at because, whatever, it was rapid there. Now, as time goes on, don't y'all know that man y'all was listening to, what was his name? Fauci, Dr. Fauci. That man y'all was listening to, he was the one that said you can get the AIDS off of a toilet seat. Do y'all remember that? Nobody else remember that but me. At the height of the COVID era, I was like, y'all listen to this man when he said you can get it off of a doorknob and you can get it off of a toilet seat. When I said that, a lot of people was like, wait a minute, it is the same man. And y'all gonna listen to him? Anywho, moving forward, let me see. That's why I won't date a cheater. Me either. Everyone needs to get tested and take care of your health and don't be sleeping around with. Right. You cheat on me, go ahead and pack your ish up because we are done. Okay. Baby, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Oh my God. I cannot. I'm serious. That's why, I don't knock people if you try threesome and all that and stuff. That's between you and your mate. Got nothing to do with that. Okay. Sometimes people want to add a little fire. A little log on the fire and like, let's spice it up. Because I got a friend, her and her husband, every anniversary, they go to a different city. Like they'll meet a person in a different city. The person don't know where they live at. They'll meet a person in a different city in the hotel room and they have a threesome. They do that every year for their anniversary. I don't knock her. If that's what y'all like, go for it. But here's the thing. Now, I was talking one time to my old Mod 300. And I was like, why come men, when they want to do threesomes, they want it to be an extra woman? What if that woman wanted to be an extra man? It's not a threesome, it's a train. No, it's a threesome. It's a threesome too. Because if that's the case, then two women is a train. Y'all can't have it both ways. Yeah, we argued about this, y'all. We was arguing about this. Do you hear me? Like, we was arguing. And it was so stupid. But, I was standing on right. And I'm still standing on right. I'm 10 toes down and 2 elbows. I say it's not a train. A train is 3 or more on one person. But if y'all gonna do an extra person one night, why can't it be a man? The man ain't got to touch your husband. It'd be all about you. IJS. I'm just throwing it out there, okay? Whatever, JB. Okay, everyone I know that did that has open marriages up to infidelity. I'm good on that too. Now, if she want to be a sister wife, then she gonna pour half the slowly. I know that's right. You gonna take these bills and I'm gonna sit back and take her to Sherry. Y'all two can work and I got the house. How about that? Make sure that y'all have a meal prepared and everything. I don't think I could do it either. I don't think I could do the sister wife. And everybody want this thing, men be talking about, if I go to this religion, I can have as many women as I want to, as many as you can take care of. That's what it used to be. That's why back in the day they had all them concubines and wives and all this and stuff, because they could take care of them. If you can't take care of, you can't take. You know what? I asked my husband this. I was like, babe, would you? He's like, I can't afford no mistress. I roll. I was cracking up. He said, no, for real. I can't. He said, I barely can take care of you. He said, that's my obligation. This is my duty, and I do my duty well. I ain't got no extra spur. And that's the I just, y'all. Oh Lord. I don't want to tallywhack. Okay. She said, I don't want no two tallywhackers. Okay. But then when I tell y'all, I have been laughing today like nobody's business. I'm telling you, today has been one of them days, y'all. It has been one of them days. Do you hear me? Just stuff has been making me rethink and laugh and all the things of the things. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. I gotta let y'all hear this. This is another reason why I brought this up. Y'all should know there's something behind this, right? Let me see. Is this the one? I don't think this is the one. Nope, this is not the one. Hold on. This is not the one. But yeah, I just all the things of the things, it just ain't. I ain't just ain't with it. I's not with it. Wait a minute, Charlie. I'm gonna read that, boo. Give me one moment. So, people are a trip, y'all. They are a trip. Let me see. Come on. Oh, I hate this shirt. I can't wait to give me a desk shirt. I just be sitting and all of a sudden I start going down to the ground. Ugh. Okay, let me see. Is this the one? Wait a minute, I'm gonna find it. Because it was the reason why I started asking those questions. Because y'all know my baby sister, I call her my baby sister, had something good to say about something like this. And I'm with her. This woman had the audacity, okay, to say what she said. And I was like, I would have smacked her in the back of her head. Like, you really, 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 really thought of this? Are you serious? You mongoose cousin. It's coming up, y'all, with the rain and everything. All the Wi-Fi's is slow. They just slow, I tell you. Ooh, child. Is this the one? Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, child. I gotta put me some spirulina in my drink before I go to bed. Yeah, that's if you don't know about spirulina, you better ask somebody. Honey, that's spirulina. I did a live on it too. Okay, maybe it ain't this one. Let me go to the next one. Hold on. Oh. Okay, over here. I get my this lady's creating my LLC company logo and stuff for my second business. I'm so excited, man. I am. One is for my ministry, and the other one is for my business. And I'm so excited. I done fell in love with the markups that she did. I can't wait to share them with my sissies and my little bruh. Cannot wait. Hold on. Come on. Ah! Okay. Is this it? Hold on. Scroll down. It's moving real slow. I hate that. I hate that. Because you can have the fastest internet that is, but when you trying to show something, this thing goes real slow. And I hate that. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do this. I'll be right back. I forgot I had my oven on. I'm like, do I have my oven on? It's still spinning. Are you kidding me? And this is on the good computer, so it let me know it's the Wi-Fi going extremely slow, making me look like an amateur at this thing. Oh, because I gotta let y'all hear this for real. And I went on and renewed my StreamYard thing. Let me just see if I can just type it in. Because I don't like it. It's like when it rains outside, my Wi-Fi gets slow. I mean slow. I don't know what 5 did. What's that 5G? I keep telling you, I don't know what 5G did, but I'm not impressed. They need to put it back on 3G. Because 5G suck. Oh, here it is. Praise God on high. See? God love me. He love me. Y'all listen to this woman. Y'all listen to her. And if you don't want to smack her, my name ain't Coco. Let me see. I say do what makes you happy, but realize all actions have consequences. So be careful what you decide and make sure it is what you really want and not something you're settling. Right. Yep, it's the weather. Most likely we getting them storms. Right. I'm chilling, making dinner. So take your time. Okay. Right. 5G ain't ish, girl. It don't do no but give them more access to listen to us. Everybody know, I mean, if you got a brain, you know they listen to everything you say, because I can say on here something about, girl, I miss Bath and Body Works candles. And the next commercial that'll come up either on my TV or on my computer be Bath and Body Works candles. Okay, I ain't that psychic. Come on now. You could say, you know what, I want some Popeyes. At commercial come up, Popeyes. Even if you're on Facebook, it'll come up on your Facebook and tell you all the prices they got and everything. So yeah, we ain't dumb. We are not dumb. We is not dumb. Oh Lord. Okay. Calm down, Coco. Y'all, I'm telling you, that frappe hit in places I can't even tell you. Listen to this woman, and I want y'all feedback on this. Let's go. JB, I need your feedback on this.
Married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
That's right. Come on.
We're not going to play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that You committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing.
Ooh.
You did.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm gonna tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety, anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with.
Ooh.
You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you, the best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
Clap it up, clap it.
Facts. 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 I love her. She looks so much like my daughter. I know y'all think I'm playing when I say that, but same skin color, same facial structure, just like her. When I saw her, I did a triple take. Like, is that my daughter? I promise you. And when I sent a clip to my daughter, she said, I know who she is, Mama. She said, everybody is saying that. I said, yes, y'all can go for twins. Seriously. But honey, who? Did y'all hear that woman? The audacity of the woman to say, how can I talk my husband into letting me keep my side dude? Is you serious? Now let's just put the shoe on the other foot, shall we? What if it was the man saying that? They would have ate his butt up. Yes, sissy, I'm going to get into that. January, I'm coming out with a bang. Do you hear me? If you ain't ready, you better get ready because this channel is going up. January, I am coming out with a bang. And one of the main things I'm attacking in January is soul ties. Baby, we gonna get down and dirty. That's why I wanted my memberships, but I am going to get me a Patreon. I hope those of you all that will support me on my memberships will support me in my Patreon. It's only going to be $2.50. But baby, when we want to get down, when we want to get to the nitty gritty, I'm going to take it to where I can talk and not be censored. Okay? Because it's a whole lot of things. But babe, when I tell you soul ties, I'm coming in January. I ain't playing in January. I'm telling you, 2026, I'm not playing. I'm kicking butt and taking names. I am not playing. Whether it be one or none, I really mean that. Okay, I guess y'all know that. Whether it be one or none, I am coming full throttle. I told that today in my people that follow me on Facebook. I told it today to them. I said, I'm giving everybody the rest of 2025 to keep ignoring me, to keep saying, I don't know how she's a pastor and everything else that y'all say. Because when 2026 hit, I am kicking butt and taking names. I said, I ain't stopping. Do you hear me? So enjoy the rest of this month. And the rest of 2025, all you non-knowing, non-understanding, non-verbal teaching people, because I'm going to break it down like a fraction. Y'all going to hate me. Oh yeah, I said that today, and my people on Facebook just start commenting. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in 2026. I mean that. I'm going in. Get ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I'm not playing. Now, I'm not playing. So let them keep doing whatever they got to do. Let YouTube keep doing whatever you got to do, and everybody else and all this and stuff. But baby, come 2026, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. I kid you not. It's on and popping. Y'all don't know. I had an experience yesterday. Baby, get ready. I'm like TD Jakes. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm serious. We going in. Come on. I'm going to do this one more time because I want y'all to hear her.
Found. So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
More than 15 years. More than 15 years. You want to throw more than 15 years away because your coochie hot.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't.
Do you know how much guts and nerve you have to? You being recorded, and you want everybody to see you first of all, and then talk, and then look at you. What? What? That ain't cute. That is not cute. How can I? Poor husband. I swear, poor husband. If I was him, I would have said, baby girl, I love you. We've been in this thing more than 15 years, but you can have him. And I would have bounced. I'm going to let you have him. The only reason why he's a good side dude because he ain't got to bear no responsibility for you. It looks greener on that side because that dude ain't got to pay no mortgage, no rent, ain't got to take care of you, ain't got to deal with your emotional up and downs. He just gets you on when he want to get you and lay pipe with you when he wants to lay pipe. That's why it looks good on that side. But if he had to be responsible for you, I bet he would pack up and run. Because most men that is willing to be the side dude, all they want is one thing. Let's talk straight, daggone it. Right, I dare her to go on public platform and further embarrass him in that way. What you said? Let's go.
You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not going to play those games right now.
And is a manipulator and is.
You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man. It's sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that you committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well.
Tell her off without telling her off. She needs somebody that's going to make her wake up and smell the Maxwell dag nabbit.
So my next point to make is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say, how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing.
Ooh.
You did.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm going to tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety, anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else. that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with. You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you. The best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
Right.
I like Sissy said, I just can't believe she further embarrassed this man like that. She married him probably for convenience or stability, not for the right reason. She plays, hold on, put it right there. Let me go up here so I can read this for real. Yeah, that's my stomach. I'm sorry if y'all heard. That's what frappes do to me. They make my stomach like burble. Anyway, she's playing semantics and not wanting to say she is a cheater, and she wants to convince him to do as she please. Yep, she wants to dominate the relationship. Yep, she doesn't care about him or his feelings or his life. Right. So like Kitty said, leave him. I bet some other woman to get him and treat him like he's a king. I bet some other woman would get him, baby, and you gonna look back and say, I messed up. Let me tell you a true story. One of my uncles, he's dead now, and so is the wife I'm going to talk about. They had been together since they came out of high school, okay? And they got married and everything and had 3 girls, right? My cousins. And he told her, I'm gonna build you a house from the ground up. So after they stayed in this little bitty apartment and they moved to this other house, he actually kept his word. He had her a house, a tri-level house built from the ground up. Okay. Man, a hard worker. He had been working Jeff Boat at Southern Indiana. He had been working Jeff Boat since he was 17. You hear me? Okay. If you know anything about Jeff Boats, you know they made money. Okay. He'd been working Jeff Boat since he was 17. So now they in their late 30s and all this and stuff and blah, blah, blah. They early 30s, not late, early 30s and stuff. Because my oldest cousin, she was 6. So yeah, they, All right. Well, this woman, she didn't even have to work, but she took a job and she started working at like it's a Greasy Spoon, like it was a diner. She started working at this diner and stuff. And then, he was still working at Jeff O, putting in mega hours, working 15, 16 hours and all that, working 6 days a week, all this and stuff like that. He would come home, do the girls' hair, drop them off at school, come home, come back, eat them some breakfast, take them a shower, go to bed. Okay. Because he worked the evening shift. He didn't want her to do too much of nothing. He wanted to just let her be a queen. This lady goes out and start messing with this guy that came into the Greasy Spoon that worked like a little penny any job. She started getting with him, started sleeping around with him and all this. And so my uncle found out about it. He divorced her. Okay. She had to leave the house. He had custody of the girls. He makes the most money. Okay. She was the infidelity. She was the one that did it. He had custody of the girls and everything. He kept the house until the girls got grown. He found another relationship. That woman had almost as much money as he did because he retired. Big old service package, big old checks a month. Okay. This woman had almost as much money that he had. They bought a house out here in another part of Kentucky, honey. When I tell you that house was bad, that house was busy. Okay. This woman, his first wife, done went through 3 different dudes, got strung out on drugs. See what I'm saying? But she thought the grass was green on the other side because, she didn't have to do nothing with her husband, but she did have to be a productive mom, at least, and she got with this dude. And then it went downhill from there. And then she got with a dude was beating on her and all this and stuff. And my uncle told her, my kids can't come over while you got that situation going on. And you can take them to court if you want to about visitation. And I'll tell the judge exactly why I said no. So she already knew she wasn't going to win. Okay. And got strong. Y'all, when I tell you, it was pitiful. What happened to this woman was pitiful. So she just, she would just date whoever, but he stayed with that woman he married. They had just as much money as him, okay, until he died. Honey, he was so happy. And when I tell you, and look, we went over there for, I forgot what it was, but it was a family something. We went over there, and I was like, "Where's your paper plate?" She said, "We don't eat paper plate. We don't eat on paper plates in this house." She said, "We eat on China." I said, "Oh, excuse me, excuse me." My mama said, "Stop." I said, "Well, it's the way she said it. Like I'm supposed to know that we gonna eat on China." Oh, wait. And she started laughing. She said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that." She said, "But no, here's your plate." And that was that real China. It was heavy. Everything, honey, who? I'm like, Lord. So yeah, that I know that type of situation when you think your grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. He was making bank, sissy. He was making bank. Do you hear me? 16-hour days, 6 days a week. Took her them kids to home. Anything she want, he bought it. Now let's go to me. Let's go to me. They always regret it because the grass ain't green. Man, that grass is painted. That grass so brown, they threw some green paint on top of it. You can't even see the roots. The roots is browner than a mug. Man, let me tell you something. I was petitioned when it came to my husband. Okay. And I'm a dude in my man. Okay. My brothers, my grandfather, and my daddy schooled me. I think like a man. Real talk. Okay. So while this person thought they was, just talking and all this stuff, I was giving them enough rope to hang themselves. I wasn't leaving my husband. I don't know how many times I had to say that. I ain't going nowhere. And if I do, it ain't gonna be for you. You can't buy me a cup of coffee. What I look like leaving a man who puts the world at my feet for a man who can't afford a cup of coffee? What I look like leaving a man who thinks I'm a queen and treat me as such for a man that don't even know how to communicate and so stuck in being a kid that they don't know how to admit when we don't do stuff like that. We're not dumb over here. I ain't dumb worth nothing. And for the fact that a person tried to play me, it pissed me off. Try to play me or something. It got down in my shana. And what was so funny, I told my husband. Oh, yeah, that's what type of relationship we had. We ain't holding nothing back from each other. I told my husband, I was like, babe. He's like, really? He said, I kind of figured that. He's like, He's like, that's funny. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all what else my husband said. Just know my husband knew. Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna stop smacking my lips. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. My ex still in love with me, and he compares all his girls. Yup. And wives to me. Baby, I would never go back to him. And I feel bad for the ladies he done that too. They didn't deserve it. Yup. That was my grandma. She refused to eat off paper plates, even at a barbecue. Okay. I'm going to water my grass and put Epsom salt on it if need be. Up that other grass. Okay. Ain't no other grass that compares to my grass. I'm just saying. Okay. So, y'all, So I had to play that, y'all, because like y'all said, the audacity of her, the audacity of you to think it's cute. That's not cute. And I wonder how she felt when Kitty put her in a place like that. I wonder how she felt. Because she was standing up there like, oh my God. Like they was going to say, girl, this is what, girl. When she ate her up, I know she was like, I know she wanted to run and sit down and put a paper because I know that everybody gonna see her and be like, that's that lady that wanted information on how to get her husband to agree to her boyfriend. That's weird. That is weird. It's weird. So let me tell y'all this. I'm doing the DNA for me. Y'all, my family, I could tell y'all. Okay, I could tell y'all. I'm gonna do a DNA for me. Okay. I'm doing it for many reasons. One of the reasons why I'm doing a DNA is because I really want to know without any frills that my blood is my blood. Okay. And if you got my first book, you understand what I'm saying. Okay. If you haven't, I don't know what to tell you. You just got to follow me from here. Two, because this guy who evidently I'm still the love of his life. Okay. Which I don't have no boyfriends that wouldn't take me back. I'm serious. My exes, all of them will take me back, except for one that should never be named. Okay. And if I see him, I might run him over. So pray for my man. Okay. But so he's single, I'm a widow, and we had a conversation the other day because of my mama. And a lot of stuff was said in this conversation, okay? It just was. And I just got quiet. I'm listening. And then I'm laughing because I listen and I laugh, okay? So anyway, if on one hand, he might be kin to me. And if so, there would never be, okay? There'll never be. Okay, but on the other hand, if he's not kin to me, it's possibility. Okay. Just possibility. Right now, possibilities, because I ain't dating nobody. I'm open. I don't belong to nobody but me. Okay. And God. So I'm gonna do it. You gonna do what? You gonna do what, bruh? Are y'all gonna do the ancestry thing? My sister did that. So but I'm gonna do a DNA. I'm gonna ask this particular uncle. I've been calling him uncle all my life. I'm gonna ask him if he would do the DNA thing with me because it's his brother that could possibly be my daddy, and they got the same mother and father. See what I'm saying? See where I'm going with this? And I need to know, and I want to know as soon as possible. So I've been researching DNA that you can buy. You know, I think they sell them at Walmart, Amazon got a couple. I've been looking at the reviews on them and everything to see what people felt about it. And if he comes back that this man, who I think is my daddy, who I look like, I got all the attributes of him and his family, all the talents and stuff of him and his family, all the medical issues of him and his family. If it comes back that this man is my daddy, I don't think my mama and I will ever have a relationship again. And I know y'all saying, well, don't do it, Creole. No, you're not in my shoes. You're not in my shoes. I've went back and I've dealt with this for years. And every time I think I'm okay with where my life is regarding this, part of me is like, you can't be. And I'm not. I just try to go ahead and be like, you know what, whatever. I don't care. I ain't, but that's not really how I feel. And I gotta be true to me, y'all. I've lived my life to be true to me. Even if, it offends everybody else, I'm true to me. And I can't go no longer. And I'm 55. How much longer people want me to go? I'm more on this side than I am on the other. Okay. Time is short now that I'm on this side. So how much longer y'all want me to go to death? So I am going to do this. And I'm going to ask him when I see him face to face. I'm going to ask him. Because I believe that this man's brother is my daddy. I've always believed it. Always. And so did his mother and everybody else. Okay? And that's the only really thing that is challenging me for 2026, as far as I can see. That's the only challenge I got. Because if it does come back that this man is my daddy, one, it'll be a relief because I know what I feel in my spirit, and I know it'll be finally over and I have my answers. But then on the flip side, I have to go see my mama. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I have to go and sit before my mama and ask her, why you lie to me? How are you so comfortable telling me this lie all my life? So I got some real stuff that's facing me right now. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. You know, it just is what it is. Don't back down, baby. My mama did, and now everyone has passed away. Okay. I need to know, sis, for real. Oh, you can get him at Walmart? I didn't know that. Yeah, I will be at Walmart, honey, by Tuesday. Absolutely. I'm too busy tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So, and Monday I don't do nothing. So it'll be a Tuesday for me. We still ain't for sure with that DNA, and we'll never fully know. My mom still don't know if her mom ain't her mom. We was told that she do look. See, and man, it doesn't make any better, but that's how they handled things back then, sis. I know. But here's the thing. I've confronted her. I've asked her. One of the times that she responded to me was very disrespectful. And I remember she was my mother, because had I not remembered she was my mother, I would have knocked her out. Seriously. And I'm not trying to be bad or nothing like that. I'm just being honest with you. You'll never say some of the things that she said to me, and I won't whoop your ass. Yes, and I meant exactly what I'm saying. Pray for me. You would never say some of this in front of my face, and I won't whoop your ass. That's just, and she knew it. Because after she said it, she stepped back because she knew it. And I remember she was my mama. And I was like, okay, bye. And I got in my car and pulled off. And she tried to make it up to me and all that and stuff, but I just didn't feel it. I'm like, give me a moment, because it went too far for me just for me to ask you a question. It went a little bit too far for me. So right now, I'm still not seeing you as my mama. So give me a moment. Give me a moment. And so it took about 2 months. Seriously, it took about 2 months, because I know me. And then after that, I ain't never forgot it, but we've been good. It stays in the back of my mind. Every time we talk on the phone, every time she texts me, every time we go somewhere, it's right there in the back of my mind. It never goes nowhere, ever. Let me see. That's another reason to get me a 21andMe, though. It might lead to answer. It might, yeah. At least you still have a chance to confront it, because many don't find out until. And you know what? This man's daughters, if you see his other two daughters, who happen to be younger than me, but if you see his other two daughters, we all look like triplets. I'm the oldest. We all look like triplets. And they went to him and asked him, Daddy, are you sure Coco ain't our sister? And he's like, her mama said no, so I'm going to believe her mama. She's, his oldest child outside of me, if I'm his, the other one that's next to me, said, because if that's the case, we want to get to know her, man. That's not fair. It shouldn't have to happen if you die or something like that and we find out that girl's our sister. We need to get to know her on that level. Now here's the tripped out thing. The girl I'm talking about, she has a son. Her and my son has the same first name. Okay. When they see her son, they think it's my son. Not just because of the first name, but because these dudes look like twins. They look exactly like twins. Same build, same cheek structure, and everything. And they always say something to him thinking it's my son. And he's like, nah, it's my cousin. They're like, man, y'all look just alike. He said, I know. And then when my son goes somewhere, they think he's her son. And he's like, nah, y'all talking about my son. Y'all talking about my cousin Will. Man, y'all look just alike. He said, yeah, I heard it all the time. Now, how's that? How's it that our sons could pass for twins and we ain't kin? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. But I'm going to get my answer because I refuse to go another year wandering Indiana. Okay? Wandering Indiana. I refuse to go another year. Now, hopefully this man, he's always said yes because he know I never asked him nothing that's off kilter. If I asked him for something, he know I really either need it or I mean it. So I'm going to ask him and I hope he tell me yes. If he tell me yes, I hope to have that in my hand right there so he could swab and we can send it off. And I'm going to tell him, I ain't going to tell my mama who did it. I would never tell her that he was the one that gave up his spit. Never. Because they cool. And I wouldn't want that to mess him up. She don't need to know who did it. And if the man ain't, no harm, no foul. You see what I'm saying? I'm a big girl. No harm, no foul. Home DNA. I love y'all. Y'all be on it with me, baby. My sisters don't play, okay? Thank you, Home DNA. Yes, ma'am, I am. I will be in there Tuesday if the Lord say the same and the creek don't rise in my grandmama's voice. And the creek don't rise, baby. I'll be there Tuesday. Yes, I will. Now, I don't have a Walmart. I do have a Walmart that's in my city, but it's like a grocery store Walmart. So I have to go to the next city, which is Valley Station. I have to go there, but that's okay. It's just straight up the highway, baby. Hey, no problem. No problem. But I'm going. See, here's the thing. I would have understood if my mama would have said it was too close to tell. I'm not sure. I could take that. Be no harm, no foul. But for you to tell me one thing at one time and then flip the script another thing at another time and stand on that thing and leave both men confused, even though the one always claimed me because my mama was his first love, his only love, and all that. So I'm the child from their love, quote unquote. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And I love her. I do. I love her. But baby, when I tell you, if it come back that man is my daddy, when I go in their house, y'all pray for me. I'm so serious. Y'all pray for me. This is when I want the Lord to show up in my life. Because, don't judge me unless you walked in my shoes. Just think about you 50-some years old and all of a sudden you find out that what you thought is not. And the person who had the answers refused to give them to you. And I'm going in with evidence. Trust me. I would never just go in and say, blah, blah, blah. No, I believe in receipts. I'm going in with evidence. If it comes back that man is my daddy, I'm going in with evidence. When I tell y'all heart conditions runs in that family, I got a heart condition. When I tell y'all lower back issues, like really bad lower back issues, muscle things running in family, I got that as well. When I tell y'all blood clots running that family to where they're hospitalized and having to remove the clots, hello, I've been in a hospital to try to get the clots removed. I do that too. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Anyway, moving forward. So, God is good. And he's greatly to be praised. And I love him and he loves me. Okay. I'm just real, y'all. I'm straight up no chaser. What you see is what you get. I don't put on the earth for nobody. Okay? Nobody. I don't. And that's why I tell people, yes, I'm a pastor, I'm a preacher, I'm all the things. But the same God and forgiveness and love that you need, I do too. Okay? I do too. So I ain't got it all together, signed, sealed, and I have days, I have human days like everybody else. And give me grace. Give me grace, because I give you grace. I have days like everybody else. And hey, it just is what it is. You know, I would never let people take the humanality out of me, ever. God qualifies to call. You not qualified. He qualifies to call. Everybody that God has chosen has some type of isms. Go back through the Bible. Every prophet, every leader that God chose has something wrong with them. God takes, the person with the issues, clean them up to teach his word. I'm no exception. Oh, thank you, Love Muffin. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Yeah, so it just is what it is. Oh, okay. So all the women that's in here, I've decided, y'all, I'm looking for. I don't wear makeup. Okay, I don't wear makeup. But I'm at an age now I want to play in makeup, if that makes sense. Like I wear eyeshadow. So, and that's every now and then. So I'm going to a Christmas soiree or something this Saturday. It starts at noon. And I'm taking my oldest baby with me and everything. And so I'm gonna take some pictures while I'm there and stuff. So I will have my eyeshadow on, but I'm trying to debate, should I start playing in foundation? Because I wanna play in foundation just to see how I look in foundation. And everything. So I said I was gonna try to go to the store tomorrow and see what's a good one to get, from the store, and just play in it for a little, just play in it for a little while, see how I feel. Cause I don't know, I just feel new, y'all. I feel like, what's up, Auntie? I feel new. I feel like I've done bust out of this shell. Like I don't know if it was a ceiling, I done broke through the ceiling, and I'm just ready to wear makeup. Your skin doesn't need it. That's what my husband used to say. That's what my mama says, and everything. Get BB or CC cream. Okay, what's that? BB or CC cream? I don't know what that is, but okay, I'll look it up. I send it to me in the text, sis. Let me know what BB or CC cream is. But yeah, but I am gonna have some eyeshadow on Saturday, y'all. I really am. And I'm gonna put me some lashes on. Okay. Put me some lashes on and everything. And I already got what I'm wearing. I'm gonna have on green and blue. I'm gonna have on me a nice old green sweater and my blue jeans and my boots. So yeah. Yes, Auntie is over with her sons, honey. She talked about that this morning. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay, when I get out for her, I'm gonna look for that. Yep. I'm gonna look for that. Yes, ma'am, I am. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I wanted to go get my nails did and everything. Not fake nails, but just overlay over mine. And everything. So I still might do that tomorrow before I go, because I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. So if I do the spades thing, y'all, online, it'll be after I come from the concert. That should be over with by 9. So even if we do it around 10:30 tomorrow night, we still good because it's Friday. And everything. I'm doing spades online and everything. If you want to be a part of it, when I go live, just say, hey, I'm here to play spades or whatever. And I'll share the link with you so you can come up. We're going to play some spades and everything. But yeah, I'm excited. So I do want to go. I do want to go get my nails done tomorrow. I really do. I also want to go get a pedicure, but I can wait on that because I'm gonna wait until the Tuesday of next week and get me one. So it'd be really, really fresh for Christmas. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna go and get my I'm gonna go get my nails did because I want them to match my sweater. It's a brand new sweater I bought. It is so cute. It is just so cute. I like it. I was trying to get the one with the fur around it, like around the neck. It's a sweater that comes with the faux fur, but it looks too cute and it would match my boots. So that's what I was trying to do. So yeah. Me too. I love that for her too. Queen. Hey, Queen Pisces Boo. How are you, beautiful? Yeah, they was getting too expensive. Yeah, you right about that. You are right about that, honey. I'm like, come on. And I want to participate with my own people. I really do. I would love to go to Shaquita them. But baby, they want a lot for nothing. You got to put $25 down. If you 15 minutes late, it's $25 more dollars. And then just the basic stuff that you can get from Changli them, they want to charge you an extra 50 for that. I'm like, girl. Plus, I don't like all that junk on my nails. I just don't. It's not me. And plus, I'm a minister. I don't like my hands being like that. Just give me a little design, little polish. I'm good. I don't need no junk this, no this. I don't need none of that at all. I'm basic Susie. I am getting better. I am getting better. I'm getting my strength back. So yes. Temps dropping overnight, and there's a chance for some flurries in the morning. You know what? You know, Kentucky's weather is bipolar. I swear we bipolar. Like in the morning, you'll have flurries. Mid morning, you'll have cold weather. Afternoon, you'll have sunshine, like it's spring. Nightfall, you'll have rain. It's like it's weird. We're bipolar here. So I like a natural pink when I get manicured. You know what? Hey, that sounds good too. I like a fresh set with a French manicure, but they want 50. Yeah, that's too much. Shavli, which is a Portaloo. Shavli is a small city, but they kind of tried to combine all the cities to make it a big city. But we still Shavli. Then you got Valley Station. Then you got St. Matthews, and you got Radcliffe, and you get all the things of things. So yeah. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Derby is the first Saturday in May. No matter what year, Derby is always the first Saturday in May. So if y'all want to come for Derby, y'all come on and come for Derby. I'll show y'all my city. Okay, I'll go back to where I was raised, and I'll take y'all to Lou so y'all can, we got Muhammad Ali Center here and everything. They've named our airport Muhammad Ali. We had a lot of things. We got the Bourbon Trail, the little Louisville Sluggers they made here. You can walk, take a tour through how they make them. They'll make one with your name on it, and then they got the big old Louisville Slugger in front of the building. I mean, that thing is big. I don't know how tall that thing is. We got a whole lot of things here. We got most of the chefs that y'all see on these shows are in Kentucky. Believe it or not, we are the most underrated state when it comes to food. It is seriously, but we got so many restaurants here, baby. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of things to do here. Now, one thing that they have taken away that I don't like, I think we only got one now, which is bowling alley. Because two of the bowling alleys was owned by this one person, and he didn't want to renew the lease for the people of the bowling alley. So they had to close up after 30-something years, and he tore it down. Now nothing sits on the property. Absolutely nothing. And I'm like, that was dumb. So we only got one bowling alley here now. And I don't like it, So, yeah. I went to PIP. Yep, that was my school. I played for them and I went there. PIP, Pleasure Ridge Park. Absolutely. Are you? Shut up, honey. Let me give you my email. When you come and if I'm available, I want to meet you. Shoot. I'm like, so, okay, so let me tell y'all this and we're going to get out of here, okay? So, one of my sisters wants to fix me up with somebody. She was like, just meet the person. Just meet the person. That's all I'm saying. I think y'all hit it out. So I'm like, I don't like your husband, but maybe you'll do better with me. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't pick for you, but maybe I'll give you a chance because I know you love me. I'll give you a chance, even though your pick wasn't too hot. Like, I wouldn't have picked him if it was him and a baby bear. I think I would have a better chance with the bear than him, but that's neither here nor there because hey, that's your mate. That's who you pick. Okay, so and this is what I'm kind of telling her, like, yeah, you didn't pick all that great. Lay off my husband, Coco, sis. Lay off my husband. You should have laid off your husband, but nevertheless, okay. Because I don't like him, y'all. Does it tell that I don't like her husband? Okay. So I'm like, maybe, possibly, could be. I don't know. I might. And then she said, yeah, because I think you and her will hit it off. Y'all ain't catch that, did you? Y'all ain't catch that. I said, why are you steadily trying to fix me up with a woman? Why? Can you tell me why? 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 Well, I just don't think it's no man out here that's going to treat you like bro did. So you might as well come on over to the other side. I said, well, you ain't even on the other side. You still on this side. Yeah, I got some sisters that if it wasn't for a little bit, I would get a DNA test done on them because sometimes I don't think we can. Matter of fact, 99% of the time, I don't think we're kin. Yeah, because they're Fruit Loop in the mind. Something wrong with them. Okay, something really wrong with them. It really is. I'm not trying to be funny. They like, like the floor levels is 12 and theirs stop between 9 and 10. It stops between the 9th and 10th floor. Like nobody gets on or off. It just stops, So yeah, I be wondering. Okay. You too, baby. Thank you, Queen. Don't forget, email me. But yeah, okay, Queen. She said I caught that. Yeah. I was like, why? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with it, but why? I want to know why you keep trying to. And this is the same sister that keeps trying to hook me up. She's with a man, but she keeps trying to hook me up with a woman. Like, did they stop giving out males when you got married? Or, the one you got, I wouldn't take. But I'm just saying, what, anyway, moving on. Anyway. So let me ask y'all, have y'all seen D Ham? I think he had a birthday not too long ago. If y'all see D Ham, tell him I said happy late birthday. Is that all I wanted to say? I think that's all I wanted to say. For real. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I don't know what I'll be on here talking about tomorrow. I might do it early because, like I said, if I come on, because if I can get in to get my nails done, then that's going to push me further back. If I do, I might do a 30-minute tomorrow just to stay in the algorithms and everything, since I still ain't got my memberships. But Charlie, my sister, she went over it with me and told me why I don't have my memberships yet. So I have to do more and more videos, y'all. And if y'all can, when y'all not busy or you cleaning the house or something, can y'all go pick up my playlist for my videos? It says live Coco videos or live videos or something. Can y'all just let that play a little bit so I can get my watch out? Not watch. Well, yeah, my watch hours for my memberships, so I can get them up. I'm almost close. I think I just need 1,001. I think that's what I need, 1,001. And I know it seems like a lot because it seemed like a lot to me, but they go kind of quick if everybody like would start watching, whatever. So I appreciate that if y'all can do that for me and everything. But yeah, so I am gonna have to share out the playlist for you, sis. Okay, I appreciate that. I do. Cause I gotta get my membership. I really don't want to go to Patreon, y'all. I'm gonna try to wait to the first of the year. I'm gonna give it to the first of the year and see how close I get. Because if I get close, then no, I won't do Patreon. But if I'm not close, I will do Patreon because I got too much stuff to tell y'all, and I don't want to keep waiting. And plus the millionaire, Dorothy Cook, she called me the other day and put some stuff in my ear about some things, and I want to share that with my members. I don't want to give it to everybody no more. I want to share that with my members. So, um, this woman has been trying to make me a millionaire with her. She's been trying to make me a millionaire, y'all, since I was in my late 20s, and I'm 55. Okay, so for her not to have given up on me, that's saying something. She sees something in me, and everything. So, what's up, Catherine? So, I am very much. She sent me a whole bunch of stuff. I'm very much interested in something that she sent me. So also I got stock that's in a company, and they keep sending me an email talking about they having meetings and all this and stuff, and that how my stock has increased, and and all this and stuff, and I can't get in. So no matter what I do, I can't get in. I don't have that old phone no more. So whatever I do, it says we're gonna send you a text. Was texting the old phone. Now, one time I did contact my old number and ask them. I said, "I'm sorry to bother you, but there was a text sent to the old number. Can you give me what that text says, the number or whatever for me?" And they did that. But I don't want to keep bothering them people, and everything. So I found their mailing address. So I'm just gonna mail them a letter and with my information on it and have them to reset it. Because other than that, I won't be able to get it. And I really want to go in because I want to buy some more stock. I really do. So let me see. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah. So I'm trying to get in because back in, let me say, back in 2000, back in 2000, 2000 or 2001, I bought into robotics when people weren't even talking about robotics or nothing like that. I bought into a company who had just developed, and they had no push or nothing. And I read what they were trying to do, and it tickled my interest. And so I got in on the ground floor and bought robotics, became a investor in that company. And I know it's one of the ones that's done took off. I know it is, and everything. So I have an eye for things to come. And I guess that's my prophetic in me, because I'm a seer as also I can see, and so yeah. So I'm excited about that. So I'll be doing it too. I appreciate y'all. Y'all own it. Yes, yes, yes. um, Me too. I appreciate if everybody can click that link and watch that live for me just to build up my hours. I appreciate that. I really do. Uh, what am I great? I'm great to. I'm going here and wash these dishes. Y'all don't know. I'm finally able to wash dishes. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. My son has been loading the dishwasher, and I appreciate him. But because of my arm and everything. But I can finally wash dishes, so I got to go in here and wash these dishes up and mop my floor. I cannot stand a dirty kitchen or a bathroom. I can't stand for my kitchen or my bathroom to be dirty at all. It bothers me. It bothers me. Okay. So my bathroom is clean now. I just got to do my kitchen. But, I love you guys. Okay. I do. And I always tell y'all that no matter Do your best, and I mean that. Hopefully tomorrow I will be talking to you guys. I just finished loading the dishwasher and washing up the last of the cooking dishes.
From
Okay?
Kentucky to the
Come
world,
on now.
it's the sitting of the scale.
Don't
Real
forget to like my
butterfly,
video and share it out. Appreciate you.
spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royally season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr. Creole in the roar.